Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, it's going to be Serral and Cure on Persephone for a Patreon cast. For the week of August the 15th, 2025, from the Esports World Cup, top left, Extractor Tricking, here is Serral. No, not Extractor Tricking. Yes, he is. Extractor Tricking, here is Serral. Bottom left, it is Cure. GSL champion Cure. Multiple-time world champion Serral. And Cure is the underdog here, but again, he won a GSL. So let's see how he handles Serral here today. Scouting is important. Reacting properly is important. Macro and micro are important if you want to beat Serral. So a 16 hatch with an extractor trick here, just a little bit earlier than a normal 16 hatch here from Serral. Just getting a little bit of an advantage here. We've got ourselves a refinery with a timing of a Reaper expand from Cure. No weird shenanigans in the early game here. No proxies, no weird battle cruiser rush, which we haven't seen for a while, have we? Zergs know how to handle them, but sometimes they forget how to handle strategies that they have not seen for a long time. So maybe we will see battle cruiser rush show up again in StarCraft 2. So, again, Esports World Cup. What an excellent, excellent event. Just a lot on the line. You've got money on the line. You've got prestige on the line. And who can handle the pressure? By this point, you know who won Esports World Cup. But if you don't know, then I'm not going to spoil it for you. So, 1 Rex expand with a Reaper. And I think they took... Oh, there's the healing shrine. I was like, did they take out the healing shrine? I thought it was here. No, it's here. Okay, so the healing shrine is here. We've got an SCV saying, dun, 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 it's going to be a hatch first. Okay, that's good. I can expand safely. We can send the Reaper across the map. And Serral is going to do, I want to say, a quick third here. Third here, maybe a third base here. Scouting for the third base, maybe an engineering bay block to delay the third base here for Cure, or just blocking it with his body, this SCV. Ba-bam, ba-bam, Reaper, the dance, the dance! That is eternal. Do you think we'll ever see a balance update that gets rid of this Reaper Zergling dance? Maybe we will. The only thing constant in this world is change. And this, oh my gosh, look at this drone hiding, and then, bam, this Reaper says, I've been bamboozled, I've been tricked. Yes, you have, Mr. Reaper. KD8 charge, just a little spiteful KD8 charge there, because that didn't help him at all, but just threw the queen into the air for spite. We've got ourselves a third command center started, sub 3 minutes. We've got a starport on the way here. We are reactoring Hellions. Everything is A-OK here from Cure. This is so standard. Throwing down a creep tumor. Serral used to fairly frequently use the first 25 energy from his queen to throw down a creep tumor instead of injecting, but didn't do that now. Creep spreading with 2 queens. Third base on the way. We've got a Banshee. There we go. Tech Lab swapping. Yeah, the barracks built the Tech Lab and then swapped with the Starport. Ka-chunk. And a Banshee. Oh, a Liberator. Okay. Are we going to try to fool Serral into thinking it's a Banshee? If the Overlord came in here, I think he would start Cloak, right? Because then the bubbling animation will show up and Serral would prepare for a Cloak Banshee at that point, but it is a Liberator. Okay, so Liberator opening here. Got ourselves a Roach Warren, because again, Zergs like Roaches in early game in every single matchup. And I'll see, look, there we go. The Overlord is coming in. Never mind, he's not going to come in because there are 2 patrolling Marines here. Is he going to cancel? Is he going to cancel here? Is he actually going to pick a... There we go, canceling. Not actually going to make a Raven here early at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Stim on the way. Got ourselves a starport, making a reactor. Drone here, says Serral. We are up to 49 drones at 4 minutes and 44 seconds. And we have 12 lings and 6 queens. That is the metric, Zerg players. Can you have 50 drones and 12 lings and 6 queens and a lair on the way here at like 5 minutes? If not, get on it. Get to Serral's level, huh? Is this, okay, so this is a YOLO Hellion play. Nope. Just a poke here, just a little bit lost mining time. Blocking off with an evolution chamber that path that Hellions would like to go, and he's saving them. Is there an armory already down? No, not an armory. Not an armory on the production tab either, so it's not going to be Hellbats. Got +1/+1 on the double engineering bay here from our guy, Cure. Where is it? There it is. Bam, bam. 1 and 2. 4th base at the top right here from Serral coming up. Infestation pit on the way here on Persephone at 550. That is such an early one there. And yeah, where the heck did that Reaper? How did that Reaper die? I don't know. Maybe it flew into that Spore. Spore, you got to kill? Sure do. Yep. Okay, so the Spore killed the Liberator. That sucks. I guess he was too busy microing the Hellions on the other side of it. Did any drones die at all? No. No drones have died whatsoever. So the Liberator died for nothing. Probably just a little bit sloppily, you know, died to that Spore. Spore repositions itself over in this position. And a second Spore here. Wow. He's really worried about drops or Liberators or something coming to kill him. Back to the production tab. Baneling S coming in at 630. We've got a Hive on the way here, too. We've got Lings. You're going to be Cracklings here, I assume, from Serral. And yeah, Persephone. Maps that allow for players to be on both sides of the map at the same time, like the left side or the right side. One of my favorite things. Top side, also good. You guys remember Scrap Station? Ah! I just tickle your nostalgia bone there for the 2010 Wings of Liberty map, Scrap Station. Holy crap, that takes me back. That is just early StarCraft 2. Nobody knew what they were doing. Nobody knew how to macro in this game. Oh, he's got a stuck SCV there. There you go. Lower that supply depot, get out. But yeah, you spawned top right and top left, and then you had an island and like a ton of dead airspace in the middle between you. It was an incredibly short rush distance. Muta attacks were so common. We got Lings into the natural. Siege Tank dead. We got a Ling into the 3rd base. Siege Tank also, I think, killed that one too. I don't know. Lings think about jumping in, but Marine plus Tank, no. Big attack. Hellbats are now here. Look at the speed on the evacuation, the retreat. But that means the speed on the attack was fast too. But look at those Roaches and Ravagers ready for those dudes. So there is an armory now. It came up when I was rambling about Scrap Station, obviously. Viper's coming in. Look, Serral is just on fire. He's got ourselves the old Crackling upgrades coming in. Adrenal's awesome. I mean, maybe a base here would be good from Serral. Nope, gonna take this one. The safer one, the non-gold base. Kind of saving this one for later. It's a little bit easier to defend. Although, look at Cure checking for it. He's like, hey, you got a base here? No, cool. Bye. Pick up and get on out. Now, more medevacs. +2/+2 is on the way from Cure here. We have a Hydralisk Den on the way from Serral. We got a +2 attack and a +2 Ground Carapace for the Lings. So this, I mean, I don't want to say this is going to be Ultras, but it could be. It could very well be. Oh, this is such a scary attack coming in from Cure. Keeping those tanks behind. Pre-splitting against the Banes. Banes, nope, not really getting some damage there that they want. That hatch, that's a cancel. Cure counter-attacking the other way with the Lings. They've got 1/1. No Adrenal, but there's nothing to stop them from going to town inside this mineral line. On the other side of it, Lings, Banes, Roaches trying to shut this thing down. The tanks are causing some problems there. They unsiege. Lings, can they take down these Marines here? The answer is, well, they forced a lift off and a run, so they probably could. Regrouping over here is Cure down into the 4th base. More SCV dying. 13, 14 SCVs have died, and the Lings get the heck on out of there. Cure gonna come up the speed zone. Zoom, a Ling scouting it. Seeing what's coming up this right side. Creep Tumor dead. Also wants to see what's coming up this right side. They might get a bit of a surround here, as Adrenal has now finished for these Lings. They're 1/1 Adrenal Lings. Charging up again. We got Lings and Banes, and is he going to go for it? He's coming down the speed zone. Oh, the chaos everywhere. Tanks dead. What can be picked up is picked up. Cure into the 5th base attempt here. Forcing a cancel on that one too. Cure's doing kind of an incredible job forcing cancels here. We'll see if he can keep it up. Attacking up into... Oh, there we go. Forcing a cancel on a 6th base. Dude, that's 3 cancels in as many, 2 minutes, I think. No, 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 Nickelodeon. Absolutely not. Into the main base. We go with the drop. Medevacs are good that way. Cracklings, yes. Parasitic Bomb, also yes. And, golly, is there enough to get out of here? Yeah, Medevac, Parasitic Bomb, trying not to get next to her friends too much. These guys make sure this base doesn't come back. You're doing an incredible job. Keeping the pressure up, man. Keeping the pressure up here on Serral, of all people. To do it on Serral is dead impressive, man. Okay, picking up, boosting out, boosting it. Boosting everywhere. More Banelings, more Hydras. Range upgrade for the Hydras are coming in. 3-3 is getting started from Cure. He is looking at Widowmine production. Medevacs, we got the Marauders on the way here, too. Trying to kind of low ground, high ground it, but nope. Serral's got stuff on the high ground and the low ground, enough to handle both sides. Dropship getting scouted. Just kind of hangs out in the speed zone without going fast. It's kind of like, why? Why are you doing it this way? Anyway, that's another canceled hatch, man. Check it out. Get it? Get it? Yeah, there's the cancel. I don't think he even hit it before the cancel. Just Serral read the writing on the wall. This is some good Cure stuff, man. He's got 4 bases. He lost some SCVs, but he's all right. He's at 65 workers. Maybe going to drop up. Income is favoring Serral at the moment on that income tab, which obviously you can pause to take a look at if you want more that way. Resources lost, 7,600 to 6,200. Serral has lost more, but not by that much. I mean, 1,400 resources. I could do quick maths while I'm casting. That's a great idea all the time. Drop in the main? Oh, yeah. Triple medevac drop inside the main. There's a spore here. That's not going to stop this from happening. Beautiful. Spready unload inside the main. Hydra Den gets targeted in particular. And then maybe the spawning pool could die next. Ling's running in, just buying time for the Hydras to maybe get in here. The Banelings maybe to get in here. Marauders ready for the Banelings, though. The Hydras are really problematic. Banelings getting connections all over the place here, too. Yeah, another attack. Up this way. He's going to get another hatch. Cure! Cure gets a hatch. It's not a cancel this time. That one is a kill. That one is a kill. Wow. All right. I think Cure's playing about as well as you could expect in a TVZ. I'm not really guaranteeing a win here because it's Serral we're talking about, and he's still at 68 workers. And he's, 195 total supply, and he's rebuilding his bases immediately. I guess this one's not coming back as much as I'd like it to. As a Serral fan in this perspective, Lurkers on the way. Okay, not a huge fan of the Lurkers in TVZ either. I'd much rather Hydroling Bane and just use the gas on things like Vipers. Or, Niduses are pretty good, too. Overseer allows for that construction. Attack up the right side, intercepted. Attack up the left side, less intercepted. Might actually die. Nidus is going to come up. Dude, Cure, no! Just straight up Nidus Lurker in your base? This kills people. Carl? Oh, cool. Well, everybody runs. Liberators are pretty good against, obviously, the Lurkers. That hatch does get killed. You got to scan. There's the scan to kill them. Liberators do got to get out of there. They just reposition. They're like, you know what? Whatever. Oh, Ravagers come out. Crocobile down one of the Liberators. Ravagers. There you go. Evacuate. More Lurkers coming in. Trying to Crocobile down the Liberator while the Lurkers do a ton of damage here, too. Can't quite get the Liberator. Take one more hit, and Cure does clean it out. Okay, every Lurker is now dead. 188 to 181 supply. These guys have been chilling inside the speed zone for a while. I feel like they could charge up here and maybe get some work done. At least kill a couple drones. Ling counterattack. They've got the Adrenal. They've got the +3 armor and the +2 attack. No sign of the +3 attack coming in anytime soon. Widowmine kills an Overlord. Dude, the pressure. He unloads. This was defended previously, not so much anymore. Cracklings on top of your dudes is not the best positioning for the Lings, but it's working out in the end there from Serral. Another Nidus. Gonna go after this planetary 5th base of Cure along the left side. This has been non-stop. This has been a non-stop game for like the last 10 minutes. At least, dude, it got to 4 minutes and it was like, what? He's not even worried about the planetary. He's just like, I'm just gonna kill it. I'm gonna, like, 6-shot it. The repair is good. Might save it. Oh, the Liberator's coming in. Definitely save it. Okay. Let's see if the Nidus awareness for Cure has improved at all. Yes, he's sending a Marauder in to shut it down and some Marines. They're going to take it out before it fully pops. Another attack into the natural. Do that Nidus network sniping that. Is there stuff in that Nidus? Probably, but they're also in that Nidus, so they're not dead unless all the Nidus Worms and networks are gone. Widowmine's getting connections on a couple lings. Good split by Serral. Parasitic Bomb, Fungal, everything. Green and Bloopy here. You're going to be happy about that. He saved the Planetary, though. Under 100 hit points and alive. Planetary's got 1 kill. It deserves more than that just for staying alive here. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, sucking off some energy on Ye Old Hatchery for some parasitic bombs. Maybe a couple of abducts. Especially on these Liberators. Abduct is pretty darn good. Advanced Ballistics on the way from Kier on the other side of it. 200 of 200 supply. We've got Serral with an income advantage. He's lost a bunch of stuff today. He's lost 3 hatcheries and probably had 3 or 4 more canceled. So we can't be a happy camper about that one. This Overseer just... I think it was on a patrol thing, and all of it died, I guess. Take that, Widowmine. Nobody likes your action. We got +2 missile attack on the way. The music stopped. All sound effects stopped because no one's attacking anyone right now, and there you go. Restarting the soundtrack is the game in the background. Right side base from Serral is up. It's a gold one. Kier would do well to not let that come up. He would do very well to not allow it to come up here at all. Charging in, sniping out, falling back, Liberators, yes. Lurkers outranging the Planetary with their seismic spines. Liberators again show up, say, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Big Liberator, parasitic bombs on the counter, though. Ow. Ow. Gotta split them out, man. Knight is coming right side. Knight is coming left side. This game is crazy good. What a match. Corrosive Bile, boom, connecting there. I always say it's easy to dodge Corrosive Biles, but then every once in a while a pro proves me wrong about that. Abduct, snipe. Another base under attack here from Serral, but it's 3 Marines, so not all that worried about that whatsoever. Lurkers coming into another Planetary to harass it. It's even right now. I don't think that's good for Serral. Income is way too close. Banks are way too close. Finding these positions. The first person to popularize this was Raynor. He was the first guy to be like, you know, what if we just did this? How's that sound? We outranged your Planetary and killed some of your SCVs at the same time and made you worry about it. And it was a strategy that was born. I think Kier needs this bottom right-hand base if he's going to live. Serral holding onto this is obviously very important. This base would be big for him, too. But yeah, Kier's maxed out. He's holding on. A couple more drones get sniped out here. Abducting a medevac to die. 7 drones die. It's 70 workers from Serral. He probably doesn't need that many more. Crackling, Baneling attack on a Planetary. Liberators can't save you there, I'm afraid. Planetary popped. Liberator not good against Lingbane attacks, much better against Lurker attacks for reasons that remain obvious. Kier taking a new 5th base along the right side here, a bit easier to defend than this one, I think, with the attack paths being so numerous. To that one, another Nidus coming up here from Serral. Lurkers, Liberators sniping them on their retreat. Always good, man, this game. Kier's pushing in. He knows you cannot allow Serral to rest. That's how you die. Dude, these Liberators are unopposed here. They're sniping drones. They're sniping larva. Nidus going to get sniped out too. These guys holding on. Nidus coming up. Lurkers once again at this Planetary while we're at it. These guys going to get another cancel on a hatch, or maybe a kill canceled. Serral's on top of it, but the right side gold base hatch dies. This orbital needs to be lifted off, but Kier's attention is elsewhere. He loses the orbital. Liberators once again, like some Corruptors. I'm just saying. Against all these medevacs and these Liberators, some Corruptors would be great. Serral, I don't know why he's not. He's getting a Spire finally. Maybe he is planning on getting some Corruptors. Liberator, again another kill. Only 1 kill on that Lib, but that was an important one, wasn't it? It was quite. Okay, Liberators setting up. Wabam, wabam, wabam. Up the left side here, too. Oh, Healing Shrine. Doing a little bit of healing here on some of those Marines. Nicely done. The medevacs are not within the circle. They need to be dragged into the healing a little. Nope, they're off to battle. All right, fair enough. Abduct the Liberator. Hydra snipe it down. There we go. Took a second to get there, but, you know. Attack up the left side is cleared out. Attack the right side continuing. This hatch is going to die. And it does. Dude, this base is not all that defended, but with all the pressure up the right side by Cure, this base gets burrowed at. Long distance mining in this economy? Dude, no. Don't do long distance mining in this economy. All right. So 9 more SCVs die at 68 to 45 workers. Liberators? There you go. There's lurkers. The answer today from Cure has been the Liberators. Another lurker shows up at this right side 5th base. Another lurker gets down here at the right side 4th base. He's just, how does Serral have the APM to do all of this and this and this and macro rounds back home? It actually reaches a point where if you have enough hatcheries, you don't have to inject. You have enough larva to kind of remax when you need to anyway, but I don't think he's there yet. He's got 5 hatcheries, a lair, and a hive. So close. It's like 8 or 9. Ooh, knocking down the rocks. Parasitic bombed and alive. If it doesn't... Oh, we lunged in to kill the Liberator. Incredible. This lurker's got 6 kills before it gets exploded off the map into the water. What a death scenario that was. What a death animation, I guess is the word I was looking for. Another hatch is going to get canceled. Another hatch is going to get canceled. My friggin' algebra. Algebra. Wait, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Okay, 22 Lings getting fired up. Do they have the +3 attack yet? They do. Okay, so obviously Marine Marauder has 3-3 from Cure. Not really surprised by that one up the right side. This hatch is pretty much defunct. Not sure that it matters. Dude, Cure's going to win this game. That's a hatch down. This is not a hatch down. The Spire dying would have been pretty nice, I think. Serral just trying to win, I think, too much with the lurkers. Suddenly, it's 40 to 41 workers. Serral had a big advantage. Blinding Cloud goes down to try to save this hatch. No! I think Cure's going to win this game, ladies and gentlemen. He was the underdog, but what did I say? Don't count him out. Anyone that can win a GSL can defeat Serral in one map. Maybe you're not going to beat him in a best of 5 or anything, but not many people can. What's your name's Clem? Holy smokes, Clem. Cracklings alone. No banelings, no lurkers, no hydras, no nothing. That's such a great feeling when you got fully upgraded lings and you're able to take down a planetary without any support. You're like, that's how it should always be. I should be able to use 0-0 slow lings. Oh, these infestors are ready to fungal. They are ready. Oh, they walked into range of that missile turret detection. And the infestor is dead. So 160 to 141 supply. Serral is starving. Cure is starving. Starvin' Marvin. Nobody has any kind of a bank whatsoever. This base getting assaulted by yet another lurker. Serral, mined out, mined out. Mostly mined out. That base is mining. This base is coming back. This base is dead. This base is dead. This lurker has 10 kills to its name. Kabam! Lurker finally gets wiped out. An attack maybe not enough lings with the, I guess, 2 Liberators here, both on very low HP. 3 kills and 0 kills apiece. 169 to 156 supply. I think Cure is feeling like he can win this game. I don't think he's ready to, you know, stand up and celebrate yet, but I think he feels like he's got it. I think he feels like the Liberators have been huge. The Lurkers have just not been as good. I'm just not a huge fan of the Lurker strategy. I mean, I know they probably killed a lot of SCVs. They've killed a couple planetaries today. They've harassed a bunch too, but look at this Liberator count. And look at this Corruptor count. 0! How do you do this with 0 Corruptors? Standing in, absolutely just massacring yourself for no reason there, Cure. Maybe don't do that anymore. This base gets sniped out as the Lings come rolling into this planetary, or the orbital, killing the SCVs. Drop inside the main base. Parasitic Bomb on the Liberators, trying to come around the backside and kill some of those drones. Main base alive. Was there a Hellbat or something for a minute there? I don't know. Widow Mine, yes. Lurker again back at this base of Cures, but this last mining base from Serral's under attack. And Blinding Cloud sniping Lurkers out of the ground here. Liberators holding on. Larva getting sniped out. 24 SCVs have died. Cure has 9 workers left, but if he can kill this one base, that belongs to Serral. He does. He gets the hatch. This base, they're trying to transfer over here, but Cure knows about it. He's over here as well. This base gets lifted because of this 16-kill lurker finally saving it. Gotta repair, gotta bring the SCVs back. Serral's on 1 base mining. Cure is on 0 base mining right now. He's trying to bring some SCVs back here, I imagine, but he's only got 9 of them. Mules are going to be helpful, as he does have 3... Nope, he's got 4 orbitals to call mules down with, but also he wants the scans because of how many lurkers are out on the map. In all fairness, this is an epic game. I'm epic tagging this. Look at how low income everybody is at 25 minutes. These are not games that are boring. These are games that are incredibly exciting. More abducts on the Liberators. Excellent. Really, really good. Oh, medevac sniped out. Abduct again. Bam, Liberator down. Abduct again. Bam, Liberator down. Just picking away here at the Liberator account. Look at all the Hydras. Look at all the Hydras. But no, not many Lings and not many Banes. Another Liberator gets picked off. Armor value 100 to 59. Serral decides to fungal charge in. Cure taps out. Serral is your winner in 26 minutes and 20 seconds. Holy haralabob. What a game. That is one of the better TVZs I have seen in a while. But yeah, at the end of the day, I really think what it came down into is this not being defended adequately. 1 lurker sat over here and killed 16 workers. Cure's economy was in the toilet because he didn't adequately defend 1 Liberator just here on a defense assignment to try to keep this thing alive. Serral losing this base was massive. No, this base was massive, but the fact that he had this one is really good too. 10 hatcheries killed, man. Remember when I say if you kill 10 hatcheries, you probably killed the Zerg player as good as Serral? Not all the time. Not all the time, man. What a great, great, fantastic showing from Cure to kill exactly 10 hatcheries. He canceled probably 7 or 8 more. Killed 67 drones. Like, you're watching this game and you go, what else do I have to do? The answer is you got to have something to deal with a 25 fully upgraded Hydralisks with a little fungal support against your small Marine Marauder army. Not going to work out in the end, is it? So, boom. The income tab was largely favoring Serral. That helps a lot, obviously. Resources lost. 52,000 for Serral. And what? 48,000 for Cure? Yeah. All right. That was a lot of fun. That was an absolutely, absolutely incredible Patreon game. Again, check me out at patreon.com/Falcon Paladin if you want to support the channel that way, which is great. It's the best way to support the channel on a monthly basis. All right, so that is going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with one heck of a TVZ StarCraft 2 game in 2025 Esports World Cup. What an organization, what an event. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.